Hey everyone, it's me, Ruby Collins, and I just wanted to, I'm going to show this video, right? It's so important that we listen to that little voice, your instincts, divine guidance, subconscious, just that little still voice. Some months ago, I had removed my son from my mother's place because he had taken some money, and I just thought he was just making poor choices. Right? These are choices that if you do these kind of things on the street, you will end up in jail. No second chance. Okay? Nevertheless, so I removed him from my mom's place. He still goes over there, but I'm just saying in general, so he won't be tempted. Nevertheless, so I had him working with me at the school, the studio, and, was paying him. And one day I gave him my bank card to go to the bank for me to withdraw some money to go make a purchase. Sure enough, and when I did it in a way where I was saying, I'm trusting you. I'm going to give you this opportunity to make the choices that I know you can make by giving you my PIN number. Really? That was it. He made the purchase, he gave me my card back, and had no problem since. 4 months later, I sent him to the store with his brother. They made a purchase. I didn't give him my card this time. I just sent him to the store to buy something. The little voice, when they came back from the store, a little voice said to me, ask him for the money. And I'm saying, the money? Ask him. Okay. Kennedy, bring me the money, please. And I'm like, I'm waiting for him to go, what money? What are you talking about? Because, whenever I always accuse them of something, they start flipping out if they didn't do it or whatever. But there was quietness. And he said, what? I said, bring the money. Sure enough, a few minutes later, about maybe within a minute or so, he walks back out. Bringing me my bank card and the money, $60. And I looked at him, I said, I thought I told you to ask when you need something. Or I think I just said, I thought I told you to ask. He said, so what did you take this money out for? He said, he took it out to buy a pair of pants. And I didn't know what to say because I was in shock. I was so surprised. I heard a little voice said, ask him for the money. I had no reason to ask him for the money. He showed me that he was on his best behavior. I was paying him for working at my school. And I didn't really have any reason to ask. I just heard a little voice say to ask. Nevertheless, he walked away. He walked into his room, and I just sat at the table like in disbelief. And then I went into my account. You know how you can check online, your Chase account online? I went online, and I saw that there was $100 pending. So I called him back and said, Kennedy, bring me the rest of the money. He turned around, came back, and brought me the other $40. So I explained to him, I don't know if I explained to him at that time, which I don't think I did. I just didn't even want to talk about it. I didn't want to deal with it. That was it. But later on, I did tell him, don't you know the bank has cameras? They see everything you're doing. All the times that you've been in the account, because this wasn't the first time he was in the account. It wasn't the first time he took $100 out of my account. He had done it on several occasions since the time that I had given him my PIN number. Disappointed? Hell yes. Not only was I disappointed, do I want to say embarrassed for him? I don't know if it's embarrassed, but embarrassed to tell my boyfriend. I called his father immediately. And here's the other part of the story. That's why it's important that if you have a decent man in your life, if you know you made the right choice in the choice of men that you chose to have children with, even though you guys didn't work out for whatever reason, and you're no longer together, it is still imperative to have their father in their lives. I didn't grow up with a father, but you can't miss what you never had. But every now and then you go, how would I have been different? What would my father could have possibly added to my life? You know, or maybe even knowledge, knowing things about myself that, you know, can only come from knowing who your father is. But nevertheless, I called his father immediately, told him about it, because I always call his father. His father is, if I hadn't mentioned before, here 100%. He has access to my place. Come on in and deal with your boys is how I live my life. So I'm just going back to that. It's important to have the men in your lives, women. You know, if they're not beating on you, drugging, doing drugs around your kids and all that kind of stuff, or whatever they do, or what, you know, if they're decent, positive, and can be a positive influence on your children, you must have that. Nevertheless, I called his father. I eventually told my boyfriend what took place. And they were both on board. You know, I felt really protected. I felt, and when I say both were on board, they both showed up. They both showed up, stood up for me, spoke up for me, because I was at a loss of words. Really didn't have anything to say. You know, it's like, how do I address this? He did it to my mother. Now he's doing it to me. You know, my fear is that he's going to take this behavior and go out into the street. And there's no second chance. Not for a little black boy, there's no second chance on the street. So, here's the video. Here's the story. And this is how it was handled.
Do not open those doors. Let you not say well by now. No. And you can tell your friends them show respect to your family or your mother because me that I can't roll with you because you ain't making no sense. As I tell my son, I said, don't anybody make it laugh for you. You stand strong because if you got to stand alone and tell them me depend I ain't beating up nobody and taking the food or laugh at them or mockery of them. Because would your mother be true to Asha? You don't have to go through. Don't let's have this discussion again. That is bullshit. I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in your attitude. I'm disappointed that you trying to, I don't know what punk ass attitude you coming up with, punking up yourself. You don't doesn't make no sense punking up yourself because you don't pay bills around here. You don't pay shit. And until then you try to punk up. I don't see why you try to pay bills to him and try to talk to him. Go pay bills at your own place. Then try to talk up to people. Go pay bills to your father. Go pay bills to the next grandmother or something. Or go pay bills at the 2.95 friend. Got it, sir?
Yes.
Yeah, man, I respect you. But don't do that to your mom. That's my girl. I respect her, so I stand for her. I stand for her like I stand for you. And I stand against the devil that's trying to step in between the two of you. You understand? That is what I'm fighting. I'm not fighting you. I'm fighting your attitude. Got it? Your attitude. I got love for you as a human being. But it's your attitude. I'm against that. Got it? Yeah. Let it be known. Let it be known. Let it be known that I'm fighting your attitude. I'm saying to you that is the wrong attitude. Got it? I'm fighting you. If you got that bullshit attitude, we're going to put down a storm on that shit. We need to put some stamp on that. We need to put some Jesus on that. Got it? Yeah. Because this is your mom. I never had a mom. My mom died when I was 2. And I just admire how people grow with their mom and love and care and Bobby and take and Scott. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I am. And even up to this, sometimes I lie on my little own quiet spots and cry because Mom, I wish you were here because I know I could have come by you and get a plate of food. And she would have loved to give me a plate of food. Just like your mom would love to give me a plate of food anytime I come or a glass of water because when she look around your house, what she see? Huh? She see nice stuff, right? She look around, huh? So I will do this. Give me a nice day. I need a glass of water. She wouldn't just to give me, would she? No. Right. But if I treat her the way you treating her, would she want to do that? No. So it's not you I'm fighting. I'm fighting your attitude. Got it, doggy? You lie me with the wrong friends with the wrong attitude. Maybe it's good people, but the wrong attitude. Got a bad, got a taste in your mouth that is gonna, be there for a long time. It's making a mess of you, dog. It's making a mess of you. It's a good woman. Show love. Give her love. Give it back to her. She gave you love. Give it back to her. Don't do that shit, bro. Don't do that shit, man. I hate that shit. I hate to see men try to take advantage of women in them kind of manner. You ain't no man if you're gonna behave like that. You ain't no man if you're gonna behave like that. You ain't no man. You know me, them kind of man don't step up to me. I just want to eat them right away. Eat the food. Yeah. Yeah. Because, youths like you would always try to, 3-4 y'all would try to beat up one person. Come alone, no? Come alone. Make it right. Come alone. Put your life on the line. Yeah, for stupidness. Be the man and step on the game up. Be the man and step up. Step away. Move up. Got it? Yeah. My son is 20 and I got a daughter that's 26 and Anne. Their mother don't take them shit from you. She done take a spoon out of the belly and drop it across the freaking shoulder or something, dog. That's a sick woman. So that all she does, she turn bigger. And they gotta have respect. She got my daughter tall and big and strong and Burundi power. Never one day try to slip up on your mother. And anytime she slip up, it's like a man beating a man. That's how it goes. And right away she go back in place. Ma'am, I'm sorry, mommy. Back in place. You're a man. You're trying to take advantage. You should be ashamed of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Shame of yourself. Send me an attitude. Don't make that shit. I love and care for you, bro. Just make sure to apologize to your mom and make it right.
Sorry for my attitude.
Yeah, man. Do it better. Do it with some care and do it with some feelings.
That's not how you apologize.
Put some feelings to it.
For my attitude.
How about for the choices you make?
You gotta work on them. You gotta change them. If you're gonna change today, you gotta change sometime, bro. What's up, big man? Yeah, man. Okay. You're coming, man. Come here. Come here. Let me ask you something, man. You see that? See that? You see that right there? You see that right there? You G right now on me. You see that?
Boy, wash that thing off your face right now. Wipe it off your face or I'm gonna choke you out right now. What, you gonna wipe it up or you gonna stop it? Are you gonna stop it? You gonna stop looking at me like that? You sure? You sure you're gonna stop looking at me like that? Don't come at me like that. You understand me? I am not your friend. No, no. I'm not your friend. I'm not your boy. Don't come at me. No, I want you to hear me when I talk to you. Now, put a proper look on your face. Sit down. Listen to me. Don't come with me. No. This is the kind of attitude you come with your mother. This is the problem. You would say you had $500 put down, and when your brothers take it, how are you gonna feel? Huh? On top of everything else, not only you steal it, but you got that nerve to be up in here talking about you catching attitude. You for real? No. You smoking something?
No.
Let me make you very clear with you right now. Very clear with you right now. One utterance back to your mother ever again, I'm going to hit you in your face with a dead punch. There ain't no question about it. You're going to catch it. You understand me? Take your hand down. I keep telling you, you don't want me to hit you like that. Do you understand you don't want to bring that? You ain't going to stand up off of that. You understand me? You ain't going to have no teeth if I hit you like that. You're no man. You're a little boy. You understand that? You are a little 15-year-old boy, not a grown-ass man. You have no need for the $800 at this point. That is your mother. Number one, you have to stay respectful. There's no question about that. There's no compromise in that. Do not get up in here talking back to her ever again in your damn life. Do you understand me? You could be 45. You don't disrespect your mother at all. Do you get me? When your mother has something to say, you don't have nothing to answer back. You understand that? Don't yes daddy me and forget it, because we're going to have problems. Get up. Stand up. Stand up. Stay right there. Get back here up. Ain't gonna help you. Yo.
Who's in there?